we're gonna start off as usual with some warm-ups, and then we will have roles and such. So we are gonna load into this first warm-up here. Always fun. We're gonna be seeing Jellyfish Jam, as you were all listening to as we were waiting. We got some mods on players today. Will Stetson opting for the hidden on the side of Team Awawawawa, as well as Aimi with the classic easy modification. moosepi and DESPAIRY both with easy, and Cappu and Demo both rocking out the hidden. So quite a few mods on the side of TeaM here, which could be a telltale sign that we could be seeing a lot of free mods out of TeaM. I've never understood if someone on TeaM wants to clear this up. We've been saying TeaM because we don't want to see team, because that would make slightly less sense with the M being capitalized. Is it TeaM or is it TeaM with the capital M? A lot of players having more trouble with this map than we would have maybe expected on a lower start warm-up. These easy players are certainly having a hard time with this, more than we would normally see. Aimi, a very strong easy modification player, even struggling on a map such as this, and moosepi as well. Two very strong players on that end that are finding quite a few misreads here. We're gonna allow this warm-up to play all the way through. This does in fact happen to be the full version of this song, not the one that you heard if you've watched the classic episode of SpongeBob that this came from. But all these easy players still going around right now. They're not having as much trouble as they were before, but still quite a few misreads coming in with these alternating patterns here, throwing them off. Nothing that flows too much here. Even the no-mod players having quite a bit of trouble. There are some very high accuracies. Crystal with 99% accuracy, followed very closely by David Q2 at 97.5 as the closest behind Crystal. Crystal is seriously pulling out all the stops on accuracy. They're hitting all those back and forths, actually, that we just saw there. Having a very handed time with the jumps. The alternating certainly helping. Quite a few players also dropping a lot of accuracy on that end as well. Will Stetson and Demo having a little bit of trouble with the hidden modifications there. Cappu seemed to be a little bit more comfortable pulling off the A rank, but a lot of C and B ranks coming out on Jellyfish Jam here. DESPAIRY actually not finishing out the map on the client there. And it looks like Team Awawawawa will be taking the win on that warm-up. In terms of score, I don't believe the addition of the easy scores even makes it close to having TeaM win that warm-up. So that was our first warm-up. We will have a second one, assuming that both teams sent a warm-up in. And it looks like we are done with the warm-ups, so it is time to give the picks and bans. TeaM getting the first ban, meaning they won the role. So we will be seeing our first ban of the match coming on the right side of the screen here with Demo and his team. Both respective team captains in the match right now. Spork Lover on the far left, Demo in the center next to Milk Tea, the right-hand center. Should be some smart, methodical bans coming out from these two teams today. I imagine they're under slightly less pressure to get proper picks and bans. And then we will be getting on our merry way here after that time, but not needing to be as specific with the picks and bans as the as the losers bracket teams had to be. Throwing in a little bit of context, the losers bracket teams probably spending a little bit more time picking their bans out before the match, or at least pre-planning them, and then making sure they pick well for their team in the match, because loser's bracket match is a guaranteed elimination from the tournament if you do lose one. But these teams up here in the winner's bracket have the security of 2 losses in a double elimination tournament, so they will get knocked down to the loser's bracket if they let a match go. Obviously, they don't want to do that, because if you are the loser's bracket team and you make it back to grand finals, you do have to win 2 matches. You have to win the initial grand finals, and then you have to win the bracket reset, which can definitely put a strain on a lot of teams. That is a very long amount of time to be there. Generally, consecutive matches, a 1.5 to 2 hour match, and then immediately followed by another one. Certainly puts a lot of strain on both teams, not just for the loser's bracket team having to win both of those matches in order to take the win on the tournament, but the winner's bracket team having to play both of those as well. It looks like TeaM finally going to come out with the ban of Hard Rock 3, so we will not be seeing Mentai Cosmic. Rather consistency-based Hard Rock map. Higher BPM at 224. Only second to the alternating map of Hard Rock 1, but the consistency Hard Rock now gone. A very smart idea for TeaM. Get rid of that against awawawawa, a very strong team in that respect. Nomad 6 going to be the first ban from them as well, so we will not be seeing Daisuke. Apparently not as confident with it as people would have expected, especially with some of the players that they have on Team awawawawa. I would imagine that they would have a good amount of players that are confident on Daisuke comparatively to TeaM, but I guess it depends on the day that they think they're having. The next ban is going to be going back to TeaM, and there is 2 bans per team on this stage. Looks like TeaM is going to have Hard Rock banned once again. HR2 is going to be the second ban. You can, in fact, ban 2 mods in a row, but you cannot ban the entire mod pool out. So awawawawa, if they wanted to ban Hard Rock 1, cannot. But looks like Shirality is going to be the final ban for TeaM, opting to get rid of the Hard Rock pool as much as they possibly can, leaving only the alternating pick for themselves to go through in Hard Rock. And Team awawawawa here getting rid of Nomad 6 before on the first ban, and Hidden 2, the consistency K-pop hidden pick at 3 minutes and 10 seconds of 110 BPM. A slower map. We have seen teams traditionally go for achievements on the map, which, if that gives you a little bit of an idea on what the map is like, it's certainly nothing too special in terms of reading or finger control or requiring massive skill sets behind, past aiming, which is why most teams have opted to go for achievements on it. But nonetheless, that map will not be seen in this match here, so we have, once again, Hard Rock 2 and 3 gone, and then Hidden 2 and Nomad 6 are also gone. The first pick going to TeaM, having won the role and having the first ban as well. TeaM does seem like the team that would opt in for stream picks, especially against Team awawawawa, who is definitely a more technically favored team in terms of maps. I don't think they should go for high BPM, but I definitely think something stream-oriented, or maybe even a free mod for them, maybe something good to start out with. They did leave the DT pool open, so they could be more confident on that than we give them credit for here, but there are definitely some obvious maps in this pool that are favored to either team, and it could just come down to whoever finds the breaks at certain timings here, because, as we saw in some of the matches yesterday, there were some break points that went back and forth that some people didn't expect to go either way. So both of these teams are going to be looking to keep their own picks early on. No break points would be very exciting to see a tiebreaker. It would be the first tiebreaker that we see in this round of the tournament. We saw one in the last round which was Team's Peng versus Okinamo's team, did in fact go 6-5 in tiebreaker, and we have not yet seen another one in the winners bracket. We did have Stan Miku versus Okinamo's team, which could have gone to tiebreaker, but unfortunately a disconnect at the last minute prevented that from happening. That was the closest we've come to seeing a tiebreaker. Everything else has been fairly far away from hitting tiebreaker point, with all the other respective matches ending rather one-sidedly. JTB Freaks and Nanahiro finished 6-1 in a win for JTB Freaks, and Team's Peng finishing 6-3 over Cherry MX Blacks. A little bit closer to that tiebreaker point, however. Both of those teams were very clearly going for more of the achievement side of things, given that it was a loser's bracket match. They were kind of having fun with it, but it definitely seemed that they were focusing more on grabbing some achievements later on in the match rather than going for points on both sides of those two teams there. HD3 is going to be the first pick from TeaM, as we were going over the stats from yesterday. It is going to be Aoiyuuki. It is 240 BPM, 3 minutes and 13 seconds, so the longest hidden pick in the pool, and 6.06 stars. There is nothing too special about this map in terms of stats. It is AR 9.4 and CS 3.8, so nothing too uncomfortable there. The uncomfortability of this map definitely coming from the aim patterns. There are some linear jumps in here that could catch players, as well as some different pinched patterns. Are some 1/3 streams and 5 streams thrown in to the map to catch players off guard, but definitely a more non-standard consistency hidden. It's definitely not the consistency hidden if we had idle in, but we do not anymore, so hidden 3 is definitely taking the spot of the consistency hidden-ish, but it's definitely towards the side of aim. Just waiting for the final lineups from the teams here. Team awawawawa missing a player right now, with Good Luck Have Fun's coming out. I'm not sure if they have another player to put in. I'm assuming they do, as nobody on their team has said Good Luck Have Fun, and it looks like they are going to bring in their next player. So we have, we'll go over TeaM because that seems more set. Demo and Badeu for the A seed on TeaM here. And then for the B seed, we have Junjou and Fixr. We have Fblade and Cappu for the C seed, and moosepi and RT0 for the D seed. Spork Lover and Silver for the A seed on Team Awawa. Miles and Will Stetson for the C seed. Shiina Noriko, David Q2 for the B seed. And we have for the D seed, Aoiyuuki and Tokiirin. Make sure everything loads in properly here, and we are going to get in to Hidden 3. A lot of Bancho misses coming out in the beginning of this map. As you see, all those X's are not actually misses. That is just Bancho doing its thing. We do see some actual misses, though, if I'm not mistaken. I'll give it a couple of seconds, but Aoiyuuki and Spork Lover and Miles all finding misses for Team Awawa. And Junjou and Fixr and Fblade and Demo, actually. I didn't even notice that his combo is gone. But Junjou's combo is, in fact, back. So it is just Demo, Fblade, and Fixr that found those early breaks there. Let's go back and double-check Team Awawa. Aoiyuuki and Spork Lover and Miles still with those 3 breaks. So none of those were Bancho misses there. So there's 3 very early breaks for Team Awawawawa. And some other early ones from TeaM there. Demo and Shiina and Silver and Spork Lover all with Bancho misses, but Miles with an actual miss along with Junjou. moosepi had a combo break immediately before them as well, so there's a lot of breaks coming out in these jump sections here. Cappu and Spork Lover both trading a miss there, so that's going to keep this thing even. And as long as the same players keep breaking on Team Awawawawa here, they're definitely going to run away with this pick. Aoiyuuki finally finding a break, but there goes Silver. That's one of the highest combos on their team, and that's certainly not going to do any favors for them. With Shiina Noriko, David Q2, Will Stetson, and Tokiirin with the only combos left. That is a 4 full combos compared to only the, I'd say 2 or 3 if you count Fixr's basically full combo on the side of TeaM. His accuracy, though, certainly putting him around the same point as RT0, who finally dropped his combo, being at 92% accuracy, clearly having trouble, but he was able to hold combo up until that point. Fixr also dropping combo, certainly not going to help them as well. Badeu, the only one on TeaM that seems to be really comfortable with this map, which is something you don't want to see on TeaM's own pick, is that only 1 to 2 of their players are confident in comboing the map. Their accuracy is also taking a massive hit on the side of TeaM. Demo, the only one following suit with Badeu here at 98.5% accuracy. On the side of Team awawawawa here, Spork Lover, even though he's got quite a few breaks with the highest accuracy on the team at 99.15%. A very good job from him, even though he did find those breaks. He's holding right up there with Silver, who has around the same combo, but Shiina Noriko and David Q2 and Tokiirin still holding these full combos. Will Stetson did finally break his, but still holding that up, the accuracy in the mid 97% range. Same with Miles. Lowest is Aoiyuuki with 96%. Still a respectable accuracy on the map. And a lot of 98% on Team awawawawa as well. But David Q2 finally dropping his combo on that one fast section after the slow part there. But Shiina Noriko and Tokiirin still comboing this into the end here is certainly going to give Badeu a lot of trouble, being the only full combo left on TeaM. Demo, as I mentioned earlier, the only player that is remotely close to getting the same score as Badeu here, but still much less given his break. An unfortunate spot in the beginning, and Team awawawawa going to take a very convincing 1.4 million score lead on the first pick of this match here. Shiina Noriko and Tokiirin with the S rank FCs, and Badeu with the FC for TeaM as well. Some other players having a little bit more trouble on this map than they would have expected to, I imagine. moosepi and RT0 with the B rank, struggling with the accuracy a little bit. Decent combos, mind you, still getting above 300,000 on the score, so they're certainly not doing nothing for their team, but definitely having the most trouble out of all the players in this match. Those do happen to be the D-seed players for TeaM, but I imagine that didn't seem like it was the strongest possible pick for TeaM there, picking a hidden map against Team awawawawa here, but definitely not the worst pick that they could have gone with. I think they would have lost some other picks by much more than they would have lost that previous one by, but certainly not the best idea, in my opinion, to open up with a hidden pick against awawawawa there, especially having Shiina Noriko and Tokiirin. Will Stetson, also known with Silver, some very strong hidden players for their team. So maybe a modification they want to avoid against their team today. Double time 1 we are going to be seeing in the second pick of the match here for Team awawawawa here. We have Draper Joyride, 1 minute and 30 seconds, the shortest DT by a significant amount, over a minute shorter than DT2, and over 2 minutes shorter than DT3. So the DT is just increasing in length as you progress through DT1, 2, and 3. 255 BPM puts this as the second highest BPM DT in the pool. This one's certainly more stamina-inducing with the amount of burst streams that are contained within it, as well as the jumps mixed in. So, minute and 30 seconds of 255 bursts, certainly going to take a toll on, I imagine, both of these teams here. Malteser coming in for the C seed on Team awawawawa here. Known, very strong speed player. I imagine he is probably one of the best choices they could stick in for this map. For the second C seed, I could absolutely see Will Stetson coming, and as I say that, Will Stetson comes in. I think Miles is a very strong double time player, but Will Stetson does tend to be, he tends to get good scores on DTs when you least expect him to. And I think nobody would expect Will Stetson to get a amazing score on Joyride, which is exactly why I think he's going to be very good for this pick, because I think he will surprise a lot of people with his performance on it. But Malteser, definitely the C seed in charge of comboing this map. He is the known speed player for them right here. Skyrovania subbing in for Spork Lover for the DT pick, also another good substitution. and Milk Tea coming in, and Resoa as well for Team Awawawawa here. Chamosiala and Crystal coming in for TeaM. Some more smart substitutions here. Demo and Badeu, not the worst speed players ever, but Badeu definitely has more trouble with streams than most players would, and I think the bursts on this map would certainly give him a little bit of trouble. So Chamosiala and Crystal, very good substitutions for them. Looks like almost the same lineup around the other side here. Nakano Itsuki and Sven substituting in for the D seeds on TeaM here. moosepi and RT0 will not be playing the speed pick, understandably. And most of the similar players here, I believe Fblade is also a substitution for them as well, but Junjou and DESPAIRY and Fixr all staying in, but a lot of substitutions for both teams here. We do see some early breaks. Milk Tea struggling a little bit early, so is Resoa for Team Awawawawa here, but Chamosiala, Crystal, both of the A seeds already broken for TeaM here. Fixr and Fblade breaking right before the pause, and Nakano Itsuki also dropping a combo. There goes Stetson and Junjou at about the same time. Nakano Itsuki breaking along with them, but with the previous break immediately before. Not going to do too much, but there goes Resoa, Chamosiala, and DESPAIRY. That's not what TeaM needs here, with only 2 full combos left for TeaM. This is going to be getting out of hand rather quickly with Skyrovania and Silver, the 2 A seeds, still comboing with decent accuracy. Malteser does finally drop his combo, so Tokiirin and David Q2 going to be holding it down on the side. This is definitely laggy in the traditional sense with the DT pick here on Bancho. Milk Tea dropping combo once again, and there goes Skyrovania, but I believe it's too late in the map for TeaM to even attempt to recover score here, with 3 full combos left still on Team Awawawawa, with Silver, David Q2, and Tokiirin all holding down full combos on Draper Joyride, proving to us just why they want to maintain their spot in the winner's bracket here. A very strong pick from them. Malteser with the S rank as well, with a slider break, joined by DESPAIRY in that sense. So both of them with some unfortunate breaks in the middle of the map, but good scores as well. Malteser taking the win against DESPAIRY on the terms of accuracy. We have C ranks from Nakano Itsuki and Stetson, struggling with the accuracy and combo just a little bit more than everyone else. But Resoa and Sven, Fixr, and Milk Tea also having some trouble falling in with B ranks in terms of accuracy. Sven comboing much better than the other B rank players, but his accuracy taking him down to that B rank, just like the rest of them. But Team Awawawawa certainly has a good lineup for some speed picks. There are some teams, I believe, in this tournament that could give them a run for their money when it comes to speed picks. But as of right now in the winner's bracket, there's not many teams that are going to give them a massive amount of contention when it comes to speed. They do have to go up against Stan Miku if they win this match, which does have not the best lineup, I guess, for speed picks as well. So unless the difficulty spikes rather low for the next round, meaning the DTs are slightly more difficult, or rather similar in difficulty, then I think that Awawawawa here is going to be able to kind of force out a lot of DT speed picks next week against Stan Miku. I think the next pick coming out is Free Mod 1 from TeaM here. As I mentioned earlier, I think that free mod is going to be a very strong area for them with the amount of mods that they are picking out in the with the amount that they went out with in the warm-up, rather. So we are going to be seeing Love Destiny. This is the lowest AR pick in the pool. It is the only reading pick in this map pool as well at AR 8.5 and CS 4.4. We have no reading map in Hidden, and in No Mod, there's not much to cover for that as well. Some interesting aim patterns to read in No Mod 6, but other than that, nothing that could be considered reading. So TeaM going to take advantage of this one map that exists for reading in the pool here and attempts to grab their first point on it. They are only down 2-0, so it is not unrecoverable for them right now, but they certainly need to take a point on this one or a break point on the next one if they want a chance to get themselves in this match. Easy does in fact count as a mod, but it doesn't count as it counts as 1.5 rather. I was going to say it doesn't count as a double multiplier as it does in a lot of other tournaments. So If you do opt in for easy mod, it is 1.5 multiplier, not the 2 that some tournaments decide to run with. But it is still a valid mod. You do only need 4 mods per team. And then you are all set. A lot of teams in this tournament we've seen thus far opting for a lot of over-modding on some of the free mods. Some teams in this tournament definitely favored more towards the free mods based on the amount of players that they have that can confidently play with mods. There are definitely some teams that shine above most others in that respect. I believe teams paying in the losers bracket, certainly one team known for overmodding with some of their A, B, and C seeds being very confident with most mods across Hidden and Hard Rock. JTB Freaks, another team as well, that is very strong when it comes to picking a lot of mods on the free mod picks. So both in the losers bracket, mind you. So those two teams certainly going to be battling it out on the free mods, I imagine, in later weeks. But we do get into Love Destiny here. A couple more hiddens than I would have expected to see. There is 2 hiddens and an easy on team awawawawa here. And Crystal and Cappu both running with the hidden as well. So a lot of hiddens for an AR 8.5 pick. But there are some very confident low AR players in this match. And I can imagine that they will be a little bit more confident on this. David Q2 finding an early break with the hidden, as well as Skyrovania with Hard Rock as well. I don't want to forget to mention Malteser, Skyrovania with the Hard Rock, and Fixr and Junjou running it as well. I'm surprised to see that Will Stetson is not one of the players running a mod on Team Awawawawa here, as well as Spork Lover. Will Stetson known for being a strong hidden player, and Spork Lover very strong on Hard Rock. Surprising to see both of them not playing with mods in this match here. But nonetheless, they could just be having Will and Spork go to tank no mod to see if they can get the guaranteed FCs out of the both of them. That is in their best interest here. But it is TeaM's favored right now with the 5 full combos that exist on them right now compared to the only 1 actually on aimi with easy. David Q2 the closest behind with just an early slider break. But Skyrovania coming very close with Spork Lover and Will Stetson. Aoiyuuki also building up a combo right now. So any big breaks from TeaM is going to let this slip away fairly fast. And past the halfway point of the map now, a lot of breaks for TeaM. We only have RT0 and badeu left for full combos. So that's 2 full combos compared to only the 1.5 rather on Awawawawa here. But with the high combos coming in from Skyrovania and Shiina Noriko and Malteser recovering now as well. But Malteser with a break there might have gotten rid of their opportunity to make that comeback. Spork Lover and Shiina Noriko also with a break, doing a lot of damage for Team Awawawawa here. Will Stetson and Aoiyuuki certainly not with high combos. Spork Lover finding a couple more misses, and Aoiyuuki missing again. I believe this pick has no time left for Awawawawa here, and TeaM is going to grab the low AR pick with badeu pulling out the no mod FC, as well as RT0. So the mod players for both teams on this map struggling quite a bit, but with the badeu and RT0 FCs, badeu at the 99.6% accuracy, very impressive, and RT0 at the 98.25. Carrying their team into the victory there with that double FC, and some very impressive scores from other players in here as well. Some unfortunate breaks from Skyrovania and Malteser and aimi with that 1 miss on the easy modification. Even with the easy multiplier, unfortunately, the point still does go over to the side of TeaM, given that it is only 1.5 times. And unfortunately, even if it was 2 times, I don't believe it would have added just too little score for them to bring that back. But the first point to TeaM, picking it up exactly when they needed to. Mind you, they do still need to continue winning these picks back and forth here, and they will need to grab a break point if they want a chance of winning this match or bringing this to tiebreaker. But the next pick going back to Team Awawawawa here, who seem thus far to be very confident on their own picks. So I imagine they're going to be continuing their confidence levels here with some very strong picks going into the rest of the match here. Great to see that TeaM grabbed one of their own picks in this match here, only letting 1 breakpoint go. That's certainly something that does happen sometimes. And unfortunately, it happens to TeaM early on in the match, but it's not unrecoverable for them. They're only down 1 point. Spork Lover going to be coming out with No Mod 4 for Team Awawawawa here. 240 BPM a minute and 50 seconds of fast burst streams in Yotogi Banashi. We saw some very impressive plays on this map yesterday. And it's going to be good to see some good plays coming out from both of these teams here today. Certainly some substitutions coming for TeaM. I don't believe badeu is going to be favored to play this map with the burst streams, but granted, badeu is generally not strong on longer consistency streams. However, he could be fine on burst streams. So I imagine he is not out of the question for an A-seed player for TeaM, but I could imagine that Chamosiala or Demo is going to come in, and there goes Demo taking the spot for the A-seed on TeaM. It looks like Crystal going to be staying in, as well as Junjou and Fixr and DESPAIRY. RT0 coming back in for the burst pick here. Miles going to be subbing in for Will Stetson. Will Stetson not necessarily known for his ability to play speed maps, therefore Miles a very good substitution for them. I imagine he will be strong on this pick. Malteser, once again, another good choice for the faster maps for the C-seed of Team Awawawawa here. Tokiirin and aimi going to be taking the D-seed spots. Tokiirin, a fantastic player for Team Awawawawa in this match today, pulling out quite a few full combos on both of the first 2 maps. So let's see if Tokiirin is able to continue that pattern here. Did miss the FC on Love Destiny, however, on the first 2 maps did pull out that full combo. Skyrovania and Silver are going to be holding down the A-seed, and Shiina Noriko and David Q2 for the B-seeds here. Sven going to be subbing in for TeaM's D-seed as well. So quite a few substitutions for both of these teams, but some very smart ones at that. And with the good luck have funs being typed out in chat, we are going to be getting into Yotogi Banashi. Good luck have fun's coming out well before the match started, but with Yaza coming out with her own good luck have fun, I imagine the timer has officially been set. For those of you who have ever played a match that Yaza has refed, she generally puts out her good luck have fun right as she sets the timer. But finally into Yotogi Banashi here. This is Team Awawawawa's pick, as I continue to butcher the name by not enunciating each wa, but this is a strong pick for Team Awawawawa here. TeaM not known for having bad speed players, but seeing that this is Team Awawawawa's pick, this could be favored towards them early. Aimi, Silver, and Miles, however, finding some very early misses, but Chamosiala and DESPAIRY, joined by a very early miss from RT0 and Sven, is going to keep that kind of even right now. An early score lead for TeaM is going to lock the score on their side. But Fblade finding a miss as well is certainly not going to do them too many favors, with Silver and Miles both having recovered their combos, along with aimi, who had an earlier break than the both of them. So all 3 breaks. But we do see 2 more. Shiina Noriko and Tokiirin both losing their combo. And there goes Malteser as well with his 99% accuracy, now finally finding a break. But Demo is going to be the player to break to even all of that out. So the score is going to stay on the side of Awawawawa here. But it's going to... Oh, but with Fblade's break, that's going to be very bad for TeaM here. That leaves only 3 full combos left, essentially. I'm going to count RT0 and Sven, but as Sven breaks, Fixr and RT0, the only 2 massive combos left, along with DESPAIRY for TeaM, and they're battling against the world right now with Skyrovania, David Q2, Silver, all holding high combos. Miles has recovered his as well, and with DESPAIRY and RT0 both dropping their combo, that leaves just Fixr to battle against Team Awawawawa here. And with Shiina Noriko, aimi, and RT0 all trading misses right there, not necessarily the highest combos on Team Awawawawa as well. Miles, with his early break, seems to have recovered very well in full combos the entire rest of the map afterwards. Malteser finding just slightly more trouble than him, but certainly was able to recover from his earlier breaks with a very impressive 99.45% accuracy. And a very notable 1x50 from Skyrovania, an absolutely nuts play from Skyrovania. David Q2 with the impressive accuracy at 99.37 as well. We have some good accuracies on the side of TeaM as well. Fblade and Fixr with high 98% accuracies, but certainly the combos not able to keep TeaM in the lead there, with the lead from massive combos in the ending of the map from Team Awawawawa, with Skyrovania, Silver, David Q2, and Miles all holding very, very confident combos after their initial breaks. I see what they're saying in chat, but I believe you can double pick free mod. I don't think there's... Is there a rule against... I don't believe there's a rule against double picking free mod. I believe it's only for other modifications, but yeah, so no mod and free mod are able to be double picked. So someone should let them know that that is a thing you can do. So to clear it up for all of you in chat, you can double pick. So for those of you in chat, TeaM is able to pick free mod twice in a row. Good luck, have fun's coming out. So it looks like TeaM is going to be opting to stay with the double time pick that they've gone for. Double time 3, Mambo number 5. And a couple substitutions for Team Awawawawa here. Will Stetson coming in for Malteser. Strong player on this type of map. We do have a little bit more finger control with the doubles in this, so a smart substitution from them. Most players staying about the same. Spork Lover coming in for the A seed here, and Shiina Noriko going to be subbing in for the B seed. Badeu coming in for TeaM here, and Markus and moosepi are going to be slipping in for TeaM here as well. Some good DT lag at the beginning of the map here, as usual. So a couple early combo drops here. Will Stetson and Shiina Noriko both dropping a little bit early, but they're followed up by Fixr and Junjou with some earlier ones. So Fblade's break as well, and moosepi's actually. So there's quite a few combo breaks on the side of TeaM here, which is going to give Team Awawawawa a very handed advantage at the beginning here, with Spork Lover, Silver, David Q2, Tokiirin, and aimi all holding the full combos. Miles as well in the center there. Shiina Noriko and Will Stetson both with the early breaks. Shiina Noriko with one more right there, but Will Stetson recovering his combo well right now. Back up into the 200 combo range, only about 110 behind everyone else. Tokiirin with a later break as well. But that is also joined by Junjou, moosepi, and Fixr. Fblade and Markus have also dropped their combos, so it is a 3 full combo run right now compared to 3 now, actually, from Team awawawawa, as Spork Lover finds the break. That leaves the 3 full combos for both teams here. Badeu doing a lot of work in terms of the accuracy here, but with Crystal finding a break, one of the full combos for TeaM, it's certainly not going to put them in a good spot. Miles does finally find a break. But Crystal's was a Bancho miss, so they do have a chance to recover some score here. It is 3 full combos to only 2 on the side of Team awawawawa here, so they do have an opportunity to bring this back. There is enough map left for them to grab some score here. It's about 300,000, and with Spork Lover finding one more miss, as long as Badeu, Crystal, and RT0 hold their combos into the finish here, they're going to be doing a lot of work for TeaM. They've already cut it down to about 200,000. And with these 3 players still holding combos, Markus is trying to combat the combo of Shiina Noriko right now. And moosepi is trying to go up against Stetson, but it might not be enough as the score is crawling over to the side of Team awawawawa here with the more well-rounded combos. Shiina Noriko finding a break, however, is going to give it a little bit over to TeaM here. Aimi finding a drop as well, and there's those 3 full combos for TeaM still. But I believe the point still does go to Team awawawawa here. That Shiina Noriko leaving at the end of the map, there was just Bancho things, but Team awawawawa taking the win at the end there. Badeu, Crystal, and RT0 just not able to hold it down enough for their team. Some very impressive full combos from them. But with Zilver and David Q2 getting their full combos, and with the more consistent higher combos for Team awawawawa, it gave them the very evident advantage into the finish of the map with the more consistent combos towards the middle section of the map.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mambo number 5.
So double time 2 is going to be the immediate pick, by the way, from Team awawawawa. So we're going to be seeing the 10.3 DT for Team awawawawa here, looking to advance to match point against TeaM, who has only found 1 point still. So the next pick here, going to be seeing some substitutions from Team awawawawa here. Milk Tea going to be coming back in for them today. Looks like very standard lineups from both of the other teams here right now. Badeu and Demo for the A seed on TeaM here. Still staying in. We did have that mix up with the rules earlier, unfortunately, from the rules sheet, but unfortunately it was inputted wrong, rather, on the referee rules sheet rather than on the actual rules sheet. So unfortunately all of our referees were given wrong information, so apologies on that end. You are in fact able to double pick no mod and free mod. Good luck, have fun from Milk Tea, and Badeu just needing to ready up now, and then we are all good to go. We're going to be hopping into Magical Mahjong World. Insane difficulty. We just finished with a DT previously on Mambo number 5 with Team awawawawa, ending up closing that match out. Closing the map out, rather, not match just yet. But Team awawawawa here looking to get to that match point right now by winning double time 2. Looks like all players loaded in healthily for the beginning of double time 2 here. Very jump and aim-oriented map here. Not too many burst streams, but the 10.3 is certainly the main point of this map here. We do have Silver and Will Stetson with some early breaks for Team Awawawawa here. Aoiyuuki with an early slider break as well. But Will Stetson with a second break there to match up with DESPAIRY. RT0 with about the same combo, just slightly less than Aoiyuuki here, but Junjou with another miss is going to give the score immediately over to Team Awawawawa here with 2 breaks now that are major from TeaM compared to the only 2 from Team Awawawawa here. But with Milk Tea's earlier break and Will Stetson now holding his combo back up, and Junjou continuing to find some more misses here, is not going to do too many favors for TeaM. Fixr with a break as well, and there goes Nakano Itsuki. So that's more missing combos now from TeaM. Team Awawawawa is going to be running with this. Now, Will Stetson and Nakano Itsuki trading breaks back and forth, but with Fblade also dropping combo, that leaves only 2 full combos left for TeaM here compared to the, 3 or 4 on Team Awawawawa. It does happen to be 5 actually. I missed Aoiyuuki. So there is 5 and then Silver with an almost full combo from his earlier break. Will Stetson seeming to find a couple more misses on this, having a little bit of trouble reading the 10.3. Milk Tea has recovered his combo, but there goes Silver. So that's one big combo broken, and that's the start to the breaks that TeaM needs to see in order to be able to bring this map back here. DESPAIRY and RT0, Demo and Badeu still comboing through the sections of the map here. DESPAIRY finally dropping his high combo, though, and there goes Milk Tea again with David Q2. So we are down to 4 full combos now on Tokiirin, Aoiyuuki, Malteser, and Skyrovania. Will Stetson missing once again along with Milk Tea here. So we are having quite a few breaks on the side of Awawawawa. However, these full combos from the 4 players on them are certainly holding them up compared to the only 3 from TeaM. Fblade with the next highest combo. Fixr, Junjou, DESPAIRY, and Nakano Itsuki, all with fairly low combos right now with their most recent breaks. Certainly not going to do too many favors with Nakano and DESPAIRY finding 1-4 each. And with all these massive combos, David Q2 finally finding a break with Tokiirin for Team Awawawawa to trade out with Junjou. Will Stetson, Aoiyuuki, and RT0, though, with breaks right at the ending, not going to do too much. Malteser and Skyrovania both losing their full combos right at the ending of the map. So we will actually be seeing only 1 full combo on the 10.3 DT, or 2 actually, rather, from Badeu and Demo, actually. So not even on the winning team, we will have the 2 FCs for TeaM. But with Skyrovania and Malteser dropping their full combos right at the ending of the map, we will be seeing none from them. And that will end up being Team Awawawawa's point, though. Once again, purely taking the point based on the more consistent combos across the entirety of their team, giving them a massive advantage against TeaM, who has comparatively just a couple players comboing compared to some breaks from more frequently from the other players here. But some very good scores from Tokiirin, Aoiyuuki, Malteser, and Skyrovania with their combos on this map to combat Badeu and Crystal, getting the full combos, and well done from all the other players, holding along with their full comboed players to push them into the score lead for the entirety of the map. It looks like TeaM is in fact going to go for what their previous pick was going to be, which is Entrans of the Jungle. This is their last opportunity to win a point here, and they're going to need to win 4 in a row if they want to get this to tiebreaker, but it all starts right now. TeaM needs to win this pick, and when I say needs to, you know, unironically, they need to win this map. Otherwise, Team Awawawawa will be able to close this out in a fairly handed victory of a 6-1, which is rather surprising for a semi-finals match. The other winners bracket match ending in 6-4. This will be the same score as GTB Freaks versus Nanahira in the losers bracket if this continues on this trend, but a fairly spaced out score for a winners bracket match. Looks like Malteser is going to be coming back in for Entrance of the Jungle here. Actually, I believe Malteser was in. My apologies. Will Stetson is going to be subbing in for the C seed for them. Aimi going to be coming in for Tokiirin, and Aoiyuuki will be staying in. Skyrovania going to be in with Hanori now for the A seed. Shiina Noriko also coming back in for the B seed. Badeu and Crystal looking to continue with their spots on the A seed here. Fblade and moosepi coming in with the more technically favored players for the D seed. RT0, Markus, and Junjou. And Fixr also filling out the rest of the C and B seeds. Just waiting for the good luck have funds to come out, and there they are. With the map getting started, and Trends of the Jungle, 2 minutes and 38 seconds of 172 BPM. It is the quite possibly final pick. We have some mods across both teams here. We have a lot of overmodding going on the team awawawawa here. David Q2 with the hidden hard rock. Aimi on easy. Aoiyuuki, Will Stetson, and Shiina Noriko on hidden. And Malteser running with the hard rock. On the side of TeaM, we have Badeu and Junjou with the hard rock, and Crystal and Fixr with the hidden. So bare minimum mods for TeaM, looking to win this through the bouts of their no mod players today. But awawawawa here taking early disadvantage with some breaks from Will Stetson and David Q2, two of the mod players, and Malteser dropping combo as well. So that's 3 breaks compared to 0, actually, from TeaM. Junjou with a very early break, but matters not with this combo now. But there goes moosepi along with Aimi with the easy modification. So moosepi now dropping the first big combo on TeaM in the big section of this map here between the sliders. But there goes Junjou Crystal along with Malteser. We still have Skyrovania, Aoiyuuki, and Shiina Noriko holding up their combos for Team awawawawa here. But they're going to need to hold it to combat against Badeu, Markus, and Fblade here, along with RT0. So that's 4 full combos to 3 right now. And if they're not able to hold, it's going to be very interesting for them. Shiina Noriko with a very impressive SS with hidden. Skyrovania also with that double S on the no mod, but Aoiyuuki has dropped combo along with Badeu and Crystal. So it's just RT0 and Markus left to hold this down. But with Skyrovania finding a break, that leaves only 1 left. And as I say that, Shiina Noriko, Malteser, and Skyrovania all with breaks at the same time. RT0 and Markus holding this pick down for TeaM. And with the amount of map left, I don't believe there's any opportunity for Team awawawawa to bring this back to their side. TeaM just looking too strong. Markus finally with a break at the ending. But RT0 holding confidently with that full combo into the finish here. Shiina Noriko with a very impressive accuracy on hidden. Now, some of the best accuracy plays we've actually seen on this map in the tournament thus far for this weekend from this match right here, actually. I'm going to go ahead and do a little count of this. 3 players on the side of Team awawawawa and 3 more. That is 6, a count of 6 99+% accuracy plays on the Entrance of the Jungle pick of TeaM. An S rank for RT0 with the full combo. Very impressive from him. Some unfortunate breaks from players on Team awawawawa and TeaM towards the ending of the map, but very strong. Aimi with the easy modification once again with that 1.5 multiplier. However, certainly not enough to recover the lead that TeaM had. So a very smart pick from them. Unfortunately, they were forced to pick the double time before this, which put them in a little bit of a bad spot as awawawawa advanced to match point using that pick rather than TeaM being able to trade back and forth on one. So it's unfortunate that that had to happen to them, but they are still 3 points behind awawawawa right now, who does happen to be at match point on their own pick, putting TeaM in a very bad spot right now. Not a place you really want to be. Next pick coming out, what could quite possibly be the final pick for Team Awawawawa in the match today. HR1, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be seeing Jinsei Wahoru. Is not the first time we've seen this map. We've seen this in quite a few matches. The 286 BPM alternating hard rock map at 3 minutes and 7 seconds long. The second longest hard rock, the longest left in the pool, with Mentai Cosmic being banned out, the longest at 3 minutes and 48 seconds, 43 seconds, I believe, actually. But Team Awawawawa here looking to close this match out on a very confident pick. Sugiura Kanata coming in for the first time for Team Awawawawa. I don't believe we've seen Sugiura yet. And it looks like we're also going to be seeing Leina in with Miles for this pick. Two very strong alternating players for the C seed. Aimi and Tokiirin also very strong for the D seed on there. Silver and Spork, definitely the two I would have picked for an A seed on this. TeaM very strong as well. Badeu and Crystal certainly going to have no trouble with this map. RT0 Nakano Itsuki for the D with Fblade and Markus. C Junjou Fixr for the B seed. So some very good lineups for both teams here, actually all across the board. Some very strong alternating players. This could come down to be very close, bar any unfortunate breaks. Good luck, have fun from everyone, including the ref. And we are entering quite possibly the final pick of this matchup today and the final pick of the weekend. So there we are, just a quick little reset and all the players have loaded in successfully. No disconnects, no breakage at the beginning. Breakage in terms of combo, though, with Miles dropping a very early combo. Gonna give TeaM the early advantage here. It's not gonna matter in the grand scheme of things with a miss this early. It's certainly not going to do too much damage. However, David Q2 also finding a break is going to do a little bit of damage. And actually, Miles was a Bancho miss early on. I was admittedly very surprised to see him break that early at an easy part of the map. And it makes very much more sense that it was a Bancho miss. David Q2 as well. Good to see that his was a Bancho miss as well with this easy section of the map at the beginning here. He is certainly a strong enough player to not have broken there. We haven't really gotten any of the majorly difficult parts of the map yet, or at least parts where players can find breaks, so we're going to wait to see what happens until we get down to that point of the map here. And now that first triangle breaks on Nakano Itsuki and Tokiirin. Even combos here, but the accuracy lead in the favor of Team Awawawawa here, but Spork Lover and Junjou trading breaks back and forth as well. Not the two players, actually, that I expected to see some of the first breaks on. Spork Lover, one of the stronger hard rock players for Team Awawawawa here, and Leina with a dropped combo along with Aimi is going to give the combo advantage over to TeaM here. With just Nakano Itsuki and Junjou finding the breaks, Team Awawawawa here holding down the combo lead, but as this map continues going through, it's going to slowly switch over to TeaM, but Nakano and RT0 finding a break. That's one of the full combos gone for TeaM here. It's going to make the score switch back over to Team Awawawawa, but with Silver finding a break as well, along with Aimi and Fblade, that leaves just Badeu, Crystal, and Markus left for full combos with Sugiura, Miles, and David Q2, but with Sugiura and Tokiirin finding breaks as well, that's going to give the exact same even matchup once again. Badeu and Crystal now with the only full combos left to combat against David Q2 and Miles, who are holding this down for Team Awawawawa right now. The only two big combos left for their team, Crystal and Badeu, being joined now by Fixr, RT0, and Fblade, starting to build up their combos again, but Silver now starting to grab one along with Aimi, Leina, and Sugiura. Spork Lover getting into the 100s as well. This is the same thing we've seen previously in this match, where Awawawawa not necessarily winning picks because of their full combos, but because their other players are able to hold combo along with them.
And with Sugiura, Tokiirin, aimi, and Nakano and Junjou all finding breaks, RT0 later as well. Miles and David Q2 need to hold this until the finish, and it looks like they're going to do it. There's probably not enough time for them to make a comeback here. And with Miles with a very impressive accuracy along with David Q2, there's not enough time left. Two very, very cool full combos from Team awawawawa on the side of Miles and David Q2. We're unfortunately not going to be seeing the ranking panel from Miles, having left the match immediately after the map finished, but very well played to Miles, David Q, as well as Badeu and Crystal for the full combos for their respective teams. Awawawawa with a very impressive performance overall. TeaM putting up a valiant effort, taking 2 points against them, which is the most points that anyone has taken against them in this tournament thus far. We now leave it up to Stan Miku to attempt to do a little bit more damage as well. But that will conclude the matches for this weekend. In fact, that was the final match of the day and the final match of the weekend. Congratulations.